Hey everybody, this is Random Sarah Grace, and this is a random tapping video. I've never actually shown you guys my desk, so this is my desk. And I've always wanted to do a desk kind of video of picking things up from around my room or around my desk and just making a video of it. So that's what the video is going to be. I'm going to be talking within the video because it's been 5 months, so how could I just give you a video and be done with it, you know? I'd be like avoiding you guys. But it's a fun talking video, I won't be depressing, I promise. Okay, so the first item I'm going to tap on is this. This is, if you like, a very fashion kind of video. As you can see, I'm wearing my poncho that I got from Primark. And it's my first ever poncho. I've never had a poncho before this. This is my triangle statement necklace. I love statement jewellery, and recently I've been getting quite a lot of statement pieces. Since my last video I've got quite a lot of jewellery now, but I get quite a lot of compliments with this one because this is very big. It's like almost as big as my palm, I suppose, and it goes great with, you know, black tops or anything really, because silver and black go with a lot of things, so it is really one of those pieces that stands out. I got this from Hong Kong, oh my gosh. It was about £2. And usually when you pay for things that are quite cheap like that, you expect them to break, and this isn't very heavy, but it hasn't broken so far. But this piece on the back, you know, the clasp, one of the chains broke off, so I had to fix it, and now it's got like a really small closure and it's annoying to get on and off. But apart from that, it hasn't broken yet, touch wood. This is one of those videos that hasn't really had much professional equipment put in. This is just a camera and a desk. Usually, if I was going to film, I would put up my camera and a tripod with a mic on it, and then the LED panels for lighting, but because this is being filmed in the daytime, I only need like the LED on my camera. And my microphone's not doing so great at the moment, so I can't use it. I do have an SM57 microphone with a mixing desk, which I use for other things, but I don't think I can use it for ASMR because it is a mono mic, and people want stereo. I mean, people are using binaural microphones now, 3D. mono might be okay for like just, I don't know, singular sounds maybe, but not lots of sounds. I mean, technically, binaural is stereo. Stereo is just like moving around, and I don't really do that a lot of my videos anyway, so I don't know, might try it one day. Anyway, so that was the first statement piece of the day. Anyway, about university, because I haven't made a video in 5 months, and even when I was making videos, I was not really on schedule, and somehow I was gaining subscribers anyway, so that was weird. But I did a degree in graphics and media, and I'm pleased to say that I got a first class. So you can see I worked quite hard. I worked quite hard for that. The dissertation though was a nightmare. If anyone's doing a dissertation in their degree, which I think across the UK everyone has to do, but still they are very, very difficult. And to be honest, I don't think they give you enough time to get it done, because at the time I was getting really stressed out with all the other work I had to do for like practical stuff, and yet I still had to write an essay. It was just unbelievable, the most craziest year of my life, the amount of work I had to do, and yeah. So, but, you know, even though it was a really hard course, we got there in the end, and it was a good grade, so it's crazy to think that one of my last videos was update just graduated from the last college I was at, and I'm now starting a new college to get my degree. That is crazy, because I've finished my degree now. And that's just gone by so quick. And then the last video I made was 5 months ago. That's crazy. Because that feels like yesterday. And that was Need for Speed. No later after a month they'd shut down. So that was upsetting for me. But then I got the game Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, I think. Or was it Most Wanted? Let me have a look. It was Need for Speed Most Wanted. And I have to say, I really do like this game. It took quite a while, and still is taking a while to get used to the control of the cars, because it's very different than what I'm used to. And it's disappointing that Need for Speed World was an online game, so I could talk to other people, but there was barely any people online, to be quite honest. They were all just parking their cars. But there's nobody on this game. It's like silent. And I'm like, oh. And then the crashes are over dramatic, like, or dramatized? No, they're overdone basically, because when you're in a race and you're just trying to get away, the slightest bash, your car does this whole "I've crashed" animation, and it's really annoying. But apart from that, this game I think has good graphics over Need for Speed World. And I like how it's open range, so you can go anywhere, and when you finish the race you can go anywhere. that type of thing. It kind of reminds me of what's it called? GTA. Although I really only played that game for the cars. Okay, so that's Need for Speed Most Wanted. I mean, technically, if we were going to talk about games, I've recently started getting The Sims 2 expansion packs again. Because I am a Sims 2 addict. In Australia, there's this TV soap called Neighbours, which is shown in the UK, and I'm very, very addicted to it. And I've made my own Sims 2 storyline of Neighbours. And I found like loads of mods and custom content for the game and stuff. It's super awesome now. I did play Sims 4 because my sister has that on Origin, but it was fun and everything, but I didn't like how you could only have a few houses in a neighbourhood instead of like on Sims 2 you can have so many houses to your heart's content in a neighbourhood. And I know you can create different neighbourhoods and stuff, so that kind of gets around it, I suppose, but still. And the fact that there's not much stuff for it yet, you know, for expansion packs, and if there are, they're going to cost quite a bit. Sims 3 was an interesting update, a different game, I suppose, to the Sims 2. I mean, Sims 4 is very much like Sims 2, but like, it's like that they've merged the Sims 2 and the Sims 3 together. I used to collect perfumes a lot. I think 2 years ago I was an addict for perfumes, always blind buying and stuff. But then it got a bit like, you know, I was spending too much money on perfumes. Complete Clubland. Oh, that's interesting. oh, there's actually something I wanted to talk to you guys about. Basically, you know tap dancing. If you listen to some high quality kind of tapping, tap dancing on YouTube with your earphones, it actually sounds like ASMR tapping, like that really high quality, like close to your ears, and it's like ASMR pretty much, but with music. And I found that it's really interestingly relaxing for me. And as a sport anyway, I do really want to do tap dancing. That's how I found out about it being relaxing. So, the complete club land. I can't speak today. And the dog started. I especially like disc 3 because you've got Castles in the Sky, Set You Free, Special D, Come With Me, the Shapeshifters Lotus theme, classic, Fly on the Wings of Love by XTM and DJ Chucky, Chunky, and then Groove Coverage, Poison, PPK, Resurrection. Disc 1 has got like all the recent ones, like Don't You Worry Child by Swedish House Mafia, and just like, modern kind of ones. Then disc 2 is more of party, I would say, kind of songs, like Agnes Release Me, Loreen Euphoria. Not really party songs then, I suppose. Just older kind of songs. Like party rock anthems on here by LMFAO. I don't really want to say it. And then Bass Freakers. Oh no, Now You're Gone. No, there was a band called Bass Freaks, something like that, I think, that did like a Michael Jackson kind of song. Oh dang, I can't believe I'm blanking on this. Oh my days, I can't remember, but it was one of my favourite songs ever since I heard it. But it did sound like Michael Jackson. Anyway, this is a 4-disc set. And then, oh yeah, the last disc. It's got all the classics, like the classic dance songs like Cascada, Every Time We Touch, DJ Sammy, Heaven, Pretty Green Eyes by Ultrabeat, From Paris to Berlin by Infernal. Now, I used to think Pink sang that song, but it wasn't. Welcome to the club. I have to admit something, while I was making these videos, I kept stopping them and went and filmed a different video. Which you'll see in my channel after this one. because I kept finding sounds that I thought I could make into an actual video. So this is the next sound. This is a business card. This is when I was looking into actual business card and paper stock type thing in university, because we had to make our own business cards. So I'm not sponsoring anyone, I did actually ask for these for the course. And I did end up buying from this company anyway, so... But it's interesting, before I knew anything about paper stocks, it's interesting how much paper stock there is. Like, they say that you need a card that lasts and gives an impression, like a good first impression, that they'll want to keep it. And I had my card, my business card. I don't know if I can show you, but it has velvet lamination all the way around, like this one, which means it's soft to the touch. It kind of feels like a peach skin all around, and it's actually virtually like you can't break it. When you try and rip it, there's like a coating that kind of stops you from breaking it, which is interesting because if you think about it, people can't just rip it and be done with you. But with this, obviously, it's just card, so they can rip it off. Talking about cards, this is a very, very old Tesco Mobile e-top-up card. Tesco Mobile was the first company I was with my phone. And I admittedly spent too much money each month with my phone, like pay-as-you-go, and probably would have saved a lot more if I was on contract, but I do not like Tesco Mobile's rates anymore. I mean, after Tesco Mobile I moved to GIFGAF, or GIFGAF, however you say it, and then I moved to Free. I quite like Asda Mobile at the moment, but for some reason it won't work in my phone. I think it's because it requires you to have 4G, and I don't have that. So this is just one of those little tags you get on new clothes. Lycra. You know, actually, I was thinking about the whole Sims 2 thing I was talking about, and I was wondering if maybe you'd like because it's hard to fit ASMR into the things that I'm doing currently, because obviously you have to take time out and make videos yeah, so when I'm playing The Sims, it'd be interesting if I could play The Sims but record an ASMR video at the same time, so you'd get the sounds of me clicking and tapping the keyboard, of zooming in like if I was making a house. But I was wondering if you'd want to hear the sounds of the people, so like in live mode, because I don't really know the rules of the game when you make ASMR videos with video games. Because then I could film whispers or something on top of the actual game along with the everything else sounds. Because I have a lapel microphone that I haven't used yet, and it's specifically for whispering and talking and that sort of thing. So I think that would be a good excuse to use it for. And then this is a VHS little like tag from a vest. How random is the word vest?